Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena. Yeah. One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect. I don't need nothing on me. The father made way for me. Bitches like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings. They on me. They rain and they rain. Yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. This sound like he drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rim, riding on rims. Came in all black to that. I came back to my to that ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. 3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Mario Edwards Jr. there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Stroud on third down now. This goes out wide for Mixon. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Stroud to throw it. This is caught. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Andrews' first catch, good for a 1st down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go, nigga.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
61 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
I have found a bud in that.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Back to Mixon on 1st down.
Wow.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Stroud out of the gun here. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
he
the
dropped
NFL defense ended up winning the battle.
And that is incomplete.
Hey,
The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing is Jackson.
Hey, hold on,
incomplete.
Hey,
Took
hold
a
on,
shot,
man.
couldn't connect.
Hey, hold on now.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Jackson on 3rd down. He dumps it off for Henry. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson rolling to his right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Caught left side. Here's Dell.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Now they'll change things up. Throwing now is Stroud.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And eventually taken down. Great coverage downfield. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands.
The nigga not going to the ball, bro.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Flushed out right. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Again on second down, it's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So you mean to tell me that nigga can catch that ball one hand and get flipped over and hold on to it? My nigga can't hold on with both hands.
If they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play, I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Flush to his right. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it first and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Forced out to his left. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
Wow, nigga.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 40-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. On first down, here's Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
7 yards there and a first down. Got his man.
How did he catch that, bro?
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. In motion right, that's Dell. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Stroud.
This
Able to
nigga,
find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown.
Nigga missing
Texans.
wide open tackles. Nigga ain't.
Dell, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the
Nigga missing
third.
wide open tackles.
D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Daniil Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up
and intercepted.
He
Maybe the turning point they need.
cheated.
Picked off by Marlon
He
Humphrey.
cheated. He cheated.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction.
They hoeing me now, boy.
Going to be intercepted.
They hoeing me, man. They hoeing me, bro. They hoeing me now.
Once again with a
they hoeing me now, boy. Fuck yeah, nigga. Fuck. I'm gonna pay your pussy ass, nigga. Fuck out of here. Nigga hoeing me now, boy. I'm talking about. They catching everything, dog. Like everything that going out, they catch, boy. I put both hands on the shit, bro. Nigga dropped that bitch, bro. Nigga caught that bitch one-handed, bro, and flipped. And you talking about some nigga, man. Ain't no nigga that motherfucking strong, bro. Stand out.
this designer on my body got me drip, drip. Hey, straight up out the objects, I'm a big. If I got up, I'ma sip. I run the wrestle with my queen like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget back. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep, know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young, on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle fronted me some, had to get him back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a back. Cut off the, then I gave my the new goof. Either you fronted. Got a New Orleans, man, that voodoo. And I'm that now, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I dip into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got it bad, tatted, whoa, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes, 2 twins, a boat. I put in new AP, the water like a boat. I was down bad on my, what was you? I know you turned your back on me just to get some wreck. I seen you swerve back, cause I'm in the black bank. New diamonds on me, flash, just ain't Snapchat. Cause I been getting paid. Yellow diamonds on me look like lemonade. Got my baby mama that new Bentayga. Tryna get a dojo like a sensei. Rolls Royce umbrellas when I'm in the rain. I just mind my business. I got brothers that did the time, I ain't kidding. All these rappers just talk about it, I live it. Going up, I ain't got no sky limit. Yeah. I dip into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been ballin'. That why me ball on it. That why me ball on it. Yeah. That why me ball on it. That why me ball on it. Yeah.
Okay, and I thought they were gonna stay him. Okay, and I thought they were gonna stay him.
I thought about that kind of week.
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down the city.
He had said we got this. I stay here. Just my way back home.
But I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox.
To be honest, I just ain't trying to deal with no baby.
Calling up Deanna straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital.
Wait, let me
Sleep go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. They cut that confetti, I'm running through it. They clear that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
You can say the blue in it, right, huh? Tell the blue.
Yeah.
For the camera, you tell the blue.
I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge a sinning. Just walked out the lavish stove, pay a shoe, $12.50. You want to boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with it. Only pay to get in the club, they know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Billy Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing shifting, and I'm lane switching. Big, I'ma stand on straight business. Ducking on like Blake Griffin. He keep talking, bro, gon' leave his missing. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Bad, 50 flow, ain't hibachi. I got 10 missed calls, all my mad at me. Ballet Park Designer District, I'm going straight to gallery. Yup, phone ringing, yup.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That one goes for 8 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there.
Mahomes hit.
Oh,
he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. Inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Willis will try and throw for this. Flushed out right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Oh, yeah, we got it, though.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Oh, we got it, though.
Let's get that swagger, y'all.
What?
That was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more? All the way back to the end zone and getting the 2. That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
I ain't gonna lie. That just pissed me off. That just pissed me off. I could take that shit all the way to the
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They just picked me out so bad. I just sold the whole touchdown.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Mahomes going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Steps away to his left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 23-yard run. And the Chiefs have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. 8-6 the score after one. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's going to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Let's go now. Press on, lady.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him.
Man,
Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have regained the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Mahomes now on 1st down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now Mahomes dancing to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Eric Wilson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Let him know. He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Come here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1st and 10, it's Willis. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Willis.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
Willis will look to pass again here.
Rolling to his left. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Willis out of the gun.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The second down throw by Willis.
Buying time to his left. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs
from 13 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they look at right
this
side,
shit.
and it's
Jump up and
intercepted.
get the shit, nigga.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Oh, this shit. Right up on the
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Willis.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with You and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Flush to his right. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Willis to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Back to throw, Willis.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Here's Willis.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Let's go.
Malik Willis
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught, and in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Noah Gray.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Andy Reid, never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Willis now off play action. He'll buy some time right. Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. The time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now, here's Mahomes. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down the 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Here we go. 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the two-point try will be unsuccessful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Willis looking to pass it. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Willis, he'll look to throw it. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Willis.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Let's
and
go.
it's intercepted at the goal line.
Let's go.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes will throw.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
2nd and 10.
They swear on time I use strict for pride.
Willis on the option to the right.
And as he throws and the ball is out. It's a line football.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
So how about this? A horrible mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and a 2-point conversion will tie it.
Oh my God!
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's
exactly
that's so.
Line.
Picked off
That's
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this is recovered by the Packers.
That's bullshit.
So that might just
That's
about
bullshit.
do
I
it.
picked it up.
He's going to
I
be
picked it
out
up,
of
bro.
bounds,
That's
but not
bullshit.
before he takes it inside the 40. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them,
And
field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things.
Oh, he's out.
That type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Soul Twin emoji happy tears.
On second down, Jacobs. I guess the simple question
that's why
just take a knee there.
I don't even give a damn.
I understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Good game.
He'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Willis back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was a game where they got out to a pretty good size lead, and then they had to hang on for dear life at the end.
Not exactly how you would draw it up.
You
would continue to score and find ways to keep your lead pretty well throughout the game. But they did find a way to win, as you noted. Hung on at the end as the big rush came at them. Fortunately enough, they'd put enough points on the board to have enough of a cushion. But they were able to survive what happened in the fourth quarter.
Hey, this shit got real today, boy. This shit got real. This shit got real.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Sold, don't count. I sold. It was a comeback for me, though. It was a comeback. And they were harming me, though, at the beginning of the game.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And some room to roam now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Another try for Guerrero. Down the right sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. He's off to a great start here in this first quarter. It seems like this defense is probably going to have trouble containing him.
I would agree with that. I love the observation. And here's the thing. Their game plan coming to fruition. You knew that they came in thinking that they could run it, and now they're proving that they can and doing it in a big way.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Guerrero. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage. And
touchdown! Isaac Guerrero from 4 yards out. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. They'll try and run it here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gets up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Throwing now is Mahomes. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight cut. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got... Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Thank you.
And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
Now, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On the move to his left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On second down, a run with Garindo.
And it's a fumble.
No.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Let's go.
Don't run from him.
Purdy.
Coming. He's coming. I tell you.
A sea of defenders had intercepted.
Coming.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Mahomes now on first down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
A give right side for Pacheco.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Completes it to Jennings.
What?
First catch for him on the afternoon. That results in a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
Purdy going to give it to Garendo.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Now Samuel.
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here's Pacheco headed right to the 43, 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This a 2nd and 8.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 59 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it, and they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught, and it stretches their lead up to 8. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the 49er hands team does its job. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's Samuel, caught left side. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Purdy. Throws quickly, and he's got George Kittle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try the middle with Garindo. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Purdy now to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners use the short field to get in for 6. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw pulled in by Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for us.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Bro.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
steps away to his left. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. On first down, Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Again from the 15, 2nd and 10.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
They're going to try and run for it. But he is not going to reach the goal line. Unbelievable. Still scratching my head here. They go for 2, and the game stays tied.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Samuel.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Purdy.
Flushed out right. And a loose
Let's go.
ball. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it?
No.
This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker. Just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
Mahomes. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins.
And the Chiefs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, This is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give him the advantage.
It's complete, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Ain't like it happened in a minute, though, Brian.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw.
This one caught by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing, Purdy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got this down to the 35.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got one timeout left, want to save it.
Purdy to throw.
He's going to go deep for Conley.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. I think you...
Yeah, I want.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I released my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the price, it's my last soda. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipes. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, boy, so what the hell you selling? I said, baby, you get I'm talking about this.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. To the air right away is May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They go play action now. May. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Hurts. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 32 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Well, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Marcus Jones there for the tackle. Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Dancing to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Play action. May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Douglas, the man in motion. And they go play action with May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's May. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. We're going to throw. May. That is caught. And he's got room. He's into space past the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Stevenson again. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. Hurts. To the right side and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. On play action, May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's May. Steps away. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now May on 1st down. He finds Douglas complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing here is May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll throw with May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. 23 yards for the touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Throwing now, May on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He completes it to Henry. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw.
That's right.
There, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Barkley, inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here's Hurts to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's Martin Mapu. And the Pats are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
To the air, May.
Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's May.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10,
right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Throwing is Hurts.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh, my God.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Bro. Oh, my God.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Thanks to their defense for getting them 2 points closer. Now the question, what can this unit come up with offensively as they begin here following the free kick?
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion.
And now here is another interception.
Yeah, cause bro, at that point, bro, I'm gonna get pissed off at this game, bro. This nigga, they can catch everything, but nigga got both.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And running with power here. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. They go play action now. Jackson. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. 25 yards to the house. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
2nd and 7. Again, it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Manning, crush. He's checking.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Allen swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. This taken in by Kincaid. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Allen being chased out left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Allen. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble. From midfield, here's Allen, rolling to his left. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Throwing now is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Steps away to his left. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. That's caught inside the 20.
What?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Wow. That's just crazy.
After 1-7 on EA Sports.
With both defenders in this nigga in his hands, bro. That's crazy.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Coleman, the man in motion left. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Cook again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. On play action, Allen.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Word.
Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Now it's Jackson on the move to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are back within a score.
Now this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
I'm game saved, bro. You finish the game. I'm just
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On first down, Allen steps away. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Meanwhile, Allen's throw complete to Shakir.
Oh, my gosh.
Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 56 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I swear to God, boy. I swear to God, boy. That fat fuck would have caught that fucking ball.
When you line up, go ahead.
Oh, that's 10 yards.
There's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Inside handoff, Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Pick the fucking ball up, Jamie!
I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel position to try and win the game.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Cook up the gut. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen out to his left. And this is Cook with a grab. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Game ain't over, dog.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Keep on bullshit. I'm put on your ass. I don't give a fuck. All right.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been...
The ball comes out.
Get the ball!
One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after the gain of about 5. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Nigga said I actually
with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They go play action with Jackson. And now here is another interception.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Allen off the play fake, looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
All good, then you'll get him next time.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Life. Play this shit all day, every day.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
3rd and 4.
To throw, it's Allen. Coleman has it here right side.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I ain't finna keep doing this shit, bro. They doing too much with me now. They doing too much.